Back to a reference of try a little harder to be a little better. Yeah, that's frustrated some folks, and I apologize for doing that because that's, again, another blinding glimpse of the obvious. Of course, we should try a little harder to be a little better. But let me give you two examples of how that is. One is this 2% increment, just 2% and 2% and 2% and 2% over time compounds into quite a directional change. So think of time working in your favor as you make these small marginal gains, and I've spoken about the aggregation of marginal gains and the value of that. So just a little bit more, a little bit better, a little bit different, a little bit harder effort, etc., can make a huge difference over time. The other example of that is this. There are only 3 ways to grow your business. In fact, there are only 3 ways to grow any business. Let's assume it's your business, excuse me, or maybe a McDonald's franchise. And we love McDonald's because they create a need for our product. So don't criticize McDonald's. The more McDonald's that are sold, the more need there is for what we have. Your business, McDonald's franchise, exact same thing. The 3 ways are this. You can get more customers. You can have your customers come back more often. And you can have your customers buy slightly more each time they're there. You know, do you want to supersize that? You want fries with that? Do you want a fuel with that base? Those are the only 3 ways. Now, there's all sorts of different ways they personify in the marketplace, but that's it. More customers, more often, slightly more each time they're there. Now, to give you an example of the power of small shifts and how they can compound both over time and with each other is this. Let's assume that you could increase each of those 3 metrics by 20%. Over the course of 2020, that's magical, over 2020 you get 20% more people joining you. That's not unrealistic. That's actually quite achievable. And maybe you get them buying 20% more each time they come. So you get them in the habit of buying an A and then an A and a B because A worked for them really well. That doesn't seem to be unrealistic. They're currently spending 100. Getting them next year with all the great new products we have, maybe spending 120, I don't think is an unrealistic expectation. And then maybe you have them come back 20% more often. Instead of coming back once a month, they come back 1.2 times a month, or whatever the scenario is, because they're buying that extra product. In our business, it breaks down a little bit there, but that's why we have Happy Meals with toys, is to get you back more often because your kids make you go there. Now, the compound effect of that, 20% more customers buying 20% more each time they're here and coming back 20% more often, is not what you think it is. It's 72%. So if I said to you, do you want to grow your business by 72% next year? You'd say, hallelujah, yeah, that sounds wonderful, but it sounds awfully difficult. Well, no, when you break it down into just be a little bit better, a little more often, try a little harder to be a little bit better, and you personify that by 20% improvement in 3 areas that are synergistic and compound, your business will grow by 72%. So, is it a substantive conversation or argument to make to be a little bit better or try a little harder to be a little better? Yes, it is. Exhibit A, the 3 areas that grow a business, grow each of them by 20%, not difficult in any one sphere, particularly over the course of a year, and you've exploded your business by 72%. Now imagine that done, not just by you, but by your people and your organization, and all of a sudden, try a little harder to be a little better has significant, measurable, actual, bankable, spendable, Hawaii free trippable results. So try a little harder to be a little better, identify those areas and go to work on them. The compound effect of that will be huge and in your favor.